Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of DIY or Die, and today I'm showing you how to turn something like this, nice steel but rusted to hell and back, to something like this. We're going to be doing this with a process called electrolysis, so I'll go outside here and I'll show you what I got going on right now. So this is my electrolysis bath. We got a tray from a autoclave, which I scrapped in another video. If you want to check that out, it's right up in the top corner there. It's a good electrode. People say they give off, I think it's like hexavalent chromium or something, but I don't really care. It's outside. This is obviously your or what you're derusting. Basically, you just make a brine from sodium carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. Carbonate's better. It's got a lower pH. It's more basic than this stuff here, but it still gets the job done. And positive to your sacrificial anode. Obviously, that's why it's called the anode. And then your cathode is negative, and the cathode's always the one that you're cleaning. So good connection on there. You want to have a good connection. There we go. See, on here, what I have going on, I got a car battery charger. It's pulling 12 amps right now, and I have it on the 6-volt setting, and I have a computer power supply here in series with it. Give me 24 volts, gets the job done quicker. And yeah, it's working real good here. Well, I'll take this out here, and I'll show you. So it might not look very clean, but it's been in here for, I don't know, like 8 hours. So let's go see the progress we've made. Alrighty, so this is it. It looks pretty terrible, but if you feel this, it's almost like an algae type feel to it. So just take a wire brush here. And you strip it back to the bare metal. So the only problem with electrolysis is that it leaves pitting, because it completely removes every single bit of corrosion. You can see there's a little bit of pitting there, but unless it's severely rusted, it doesn't matter. But no effort at all. Works a treat, this stuff. So yeah, I've just been using it on these stakes here to make knives and cleavers. So I can show you how to make one of those in another video here. But same handle, and then this is a bed knife from a professional lawnmower. Use them in golf courses, but I sharpen this and it's real sharp. But yeah, if you want to see how to make a cleaver, put that in another video. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you today not only how to derust stuff like this, but also how to derust tools. So I'll be back with a set of side cutters here that are pretty rusted, and I'll see if we can clean them up or not. So here's the side cutters. Really good quality pair, actually. They just got left out. Well, not left out, they were lost over the winter, and they showed up in the spring. They work still, because they're a good set, but they're a bit rusted looking, so let's see if we can't clean these up on the old electrolysis bath here. Okay, so aside from the rusted tool you're going to need, you're also going to need a little bit of conductive wire, really steel works fine, to wrap around this to make good contact with the clamp here, the electrode clamp, and then just some whatever tool to really wrap it around here. So I'll wrap this around here and then we'll be back. Here we go. So we got these wrapped around here. I made a little loop there for the alligator clips, and this should just be good enough here. You just hang it off like this and then just submerge it. Submerge it in the disgusting looking water. Oh, and another important fact, these buckets get pretty hot here from the process, especially depending on how many amps you're pulling through it. But aside from having to top the water up because it evaporates, you never have to change this out unless it like fills up with rust. But yeah, so it's not like you're going through tons of chemical baking soda and stuff like that. So Yeah, I'll hook this on here. Ooh, if I can grab it. Remember, negative to your workpiece. Just think of it like welding. Always negative to your workpiece. So I'll go plug this back in and then we'll see what we do. Okay, so right now we got about 12, and this is on the 6-volt setting, so we got about 18, probably 19 volts here. And we'll just place her in like this. And you can see it's already bubbling, so that's pretty good. That should be all we need, really. You just got to make sure that the pliers themselves don't, that's like the perfect height right there. But you want to make sure that they don't touch that. And there is flammable gases being produced right now. The most bubbles are going to be off your negative end. That's hydrogen gas. And there's a little bit less. There's about half, actually, almost exactly half should be H2O, right? That'll be oxygen down in there coming off that plate. And use stainless steel. That was my other electrode, just one of those stakes again. They degrade and plug up quite a bit quicker than these do. So use that. Use the biggest electrode you can. That way you don't have to worry about it. Because the smaller the surface area, the more you're gonna have to clean it, because the more rust buildup you'll get on it. But see, this is only pulling 7 amps. We can bring it up there. Let's bring it up to, yeah, 12. That's better. 9 or 12. So I will set a timer here. We'll leave it for an hour and we'll see where we get from that. So I'll be back in an hour with the progress. So here we go. Alrighty, I left it a little bit longer than I should have. It's an hour and a half. So let's pull them out. We were still pulling 9-10 amps there. And as you can see, still looking pretty busted, but like I mentioned before, take it off, and we'll go scrub it and see how we get here. Here we go. Well, I just scrubbed it up here with the old wire brush there, and most of the rust is off. It's just kind of the deep pitted stuff now, so I think I'll put it in there for another hour. It's definitely a lot freer now, but put it in there for another hour and we'll be back when that's done. So yeah. Alrighty, so now it's been 3 hours. I just finished scrubbing this and brushing it, and there's literally no rust now. A little bit of staining still on the metal. As you can see, it's darker than this one, but honestly, they're literally essentially the same now. So yeah, the electrolysis works great for tools and anything really. Anything that's got rust on it. Put it in there. Make sure you got a good high amperage setup, a good ground, and you can get rust off anything. So thanks for watching.